Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make the crispiest fried chicken with just a few simple ingredients that I'm sure many of you already have in your pantry. First things first, prepare your chicken by cleaning it and patting it dry. Set this to the side for a few minutes while we prepare the rest. It's really important during this time that you have a clean working environment so that you don't create any accidents and make a mess. Using a whisk, mix together 2 eggs and 1 cup of beer or club soda. Once this is fully mixed, set it to the side and let's start on our dry batters. So for our dry batters, we're going to need 2 bowls. In one bowl, put in 1 cup of all-purpose flour and put that to the side. For our seasoning flour, we're going to need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, half a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of onion salt, half a tablespoon of black pepper, half a tablespoon of paprika, half a tablespoon of chili, half a tablespoon of Cajun, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix this together well. Once all 3 bowls are ready, quickly organize and clean up your space, put on your gloves, and it's time to start preparing our chicken. Now we're ready to coat our chicken. Starting with just the plain flour mix and moving on to your egg mixture, remember to let the excess drip off, and then when you get to your final batter, which is your seasoning flour, make sure to pack it in to get the best results. In a large pot over medium-high heat, I've let the oil heat up for about 10 minutes. It's ready to use, but remember to be very careful when you're putting in your chicken. You don't want the oil to splash and burn you. During this stage, there are 2 really important things to remember. 1, do not overcrowd your pot. I'm cooking my drumsticks and my thighs separately because they require different amounts of time because they're different sizes. And 2, do not touch your chicken. Once they're in the pot, do not touch it until it's time to flip them. I'm cooking my thighs first, and I'm going to let these cook for about 6 minutes on each side before flipping them. Then, once I flip them, they're going to cook for another 6 minutes. Once the pieces are ready, place them on a cooling rack and let them cool down. Always remember to strain your oil in between the batches. Leftover pieces can burn the pot or stick onto your new batch. Now it's time to put in our drumsticks. These drumsticks will be cooking for 6 minutes until flipped, and then they'll be cooked for another 5 minutes. The total time difference between the thighs and these drumsticks is not much, mainly because the thighs weren't too large and the drumsticks were a bit bigger than usual. You guys can really see the importance of having heat temperature set to medium and not high here on my drumsticks. You can see that my oil is a bit too hot and it's causing the outside of my drumsticks to burn a little bit. If you notice that this is happening to yours, Lower your heat and simply cook your meat for a little longer over a lower heat setting. Once your drumsticks are ready, place them to the side and let those cool down as well. When your chicken is completely cooled, you should be able to hear how crispy and crunchy it is just by simply tapping your nail on its skin. And there you have it, crispy, crunchy, and delicious fried chicken right inside your home.